Hey YouTube, it's XGD, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the story of my end of the year graduation field trip in 5th grade. For the end of the year field trip, my class, we went to Boston, Massachusetts, and it was a really fun time. It was like, it wasn't overnight or anything, but it skipped the whole school day, and we're like 4 hours into the day, so we came back at like 6 or 7 o'clock. What I remember is that we went to a mall, a food court, and a concert. And I'll tell you about the concert later. But at the mall, I remember, the thing was we were partnered up into groups. We were put into groups, and we had, what was it called? It was when your parents would come in and like, they would, what's it called? God dang it. Anyways, the parents, they would, it starts with S, god dang it. Anyways, your parents, a parent or guardian which would be there with you to watch over any of the groups of kids. And I was with my friend Josh. This is in 5th grade, before we all split up and moved. We wanted to get our friend D to be in our group, but he was with his other friends, and I wasn't offended or anything, so whatever. When we went to the mall, there was a food court, and we had these little coupons that we got free food. It was like any one meal that you chose, and I got me a big burger. It was like probably the best thing ever too. It was a big burger. I don't even know what company it was made or what food court restaurant it was, but that was a free big burger, and I was happy. And there was also a Japanese place too. I wish I chose instead, because my friend Josh, he's Korean, or I think it was a Korean restaurant, but he's Korean, and it would have been great if I ate that instead of being freaking a picky ass American. I remember at one point we were exploring the mall area, and we got his mother, or I think his grandmother, we convinced her to let's go to the GameStop, because my mom gave me some cash so I could spend money on a souvenir or whatnot. So I was like, how about I go buy a game instead? So I went to the GameStop, and I picked up my very first copy of a Dragon Quest game. I think it was Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. I still have it, and I haven't beat it yet, surprisingly. And I do plan on it one day, but I'm gonna let somebody else let's play that game, if anything. Anyways, yeah, it was a great experience, and I got me a new game, I got me a new belt, I got me a new pair of pants too. It was like really cool being in Boston. Boston is a really big and beautiful place. Shout out to anyone who lives up there. I really want to go there one day with the bros and whatnot, like Zombie, P. Steven the Dude and whatnot. Explore Boston a bit, because it's a really great and beautiful place. And what we did as a whole school, we went to see a concert. And the concert was the Blue Man Group. Now, I don't really understand what happened, but nobody ever brings up the Blue Man Group ever anymore. Like, I remember back in the day, they were like almost a big shit cheese. Like, I swear to God, like they were like everywhere on like concerts and like commercials and whatnot. And now all of a sudden, like they disappeared. Like, I don't know if they're all dead or anything, or they broke up, but you never hear about the Blue Man Group ever. And I like what they performed. I don't listen to them as a fan or a daily basis, but like what they did was cool, and their music was trippy, and it was actually pretty cool. It was like video game music. They don't speak, and they're all painted in blue, so they're awesome. And it's like, dude, why does no one else remember the Blue Man Group? Like, please tell me in the comment section if you remember who the Blue Man Group was, because honestly, it's like they fell off the face of the earth after that field trip, and it's kind of weird because I used to hear about them all the time. And if anyone, like, please thumbs up this video if you remember what the Blue Man Group is, or if you like this video or whatever. I don't know, because like after that field trip, they literally disappeared. I don't know if they all died or if they just broke up, but they were a really cool group and a really cool experience. When they were drumming, it's like they had paint all the drums, and the paint was like splashing everywhere, and it was like really cool. It was a small area, to be a matter of fact. I don't even know where I sat. It wasn't in the front row or anything. But I remember one of the girls in our class, her mother got to go on stage and interact with them, even though they don't speak at all. And it was a funny experience. I don't know what exactly they did. I think one of them ate a Twinkie and it squirted out of his shirt or whatever. But anyways, tell me about your guys' Blue Man Group experience, or what happened to them, because I ain't not bothering to look it up. And like seriously, like dude, they were all in my face during the 90s. Then growing up, they're still on my face. And then right then in 5th grade, after that concert, they disappeared off the face of the earth. Like it was seriously like, what happened? Did they die? Did they break up? And if not, what did they say to each other? Because they don't speak. The cause is they don't speak at all. They just drum and do crazy shit. And it's like, okay, what could you guys have said to each other to make you guys break up in case they did? I don't know what they did. I'm not gonna bother looking it up. But if you guys are fans of the Blue Man Group, please tell me in the comment section below what happened to them or whatever. All right? I'm not gonna go too far into it. But yeah. It was a good experience. It was overnight, but Boston is a really cool place. That's where I got my very first Dragon Quest game. That's how I got into the series. Dragon Quest is like one of my favorite RPGs. And it was an all-around great trip. It was a good end of the year field trip. It wasn't anything stupid like Project O or whatever. You got to go into the middle of the ocean for whatever reason to look at whales. We went to Boston, and I highly recommend anyone to go to Boston. If you're from Connecticut, go to Boston. If you live in Boston, go to Boston. I don't know. But anyways, my name is HGD. That's the story of my end of the year 5th grade field trip. And after that, we had a 5th grade dancing graduation. The dance is pretty good. It was pretty good. And that's just about it. After 5th grade, I moved on to middle school. A new saga began, where I was all alone, I had no friends, and I was even a bigger bitch. I'll tell you guys about that next time though, so I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.